All right, hello and welcome back to the Montana Lacrosse League. We have the Crusaders and the Timber Tigers getting ready to go in our 5 p.m. slot here on Saturday. Alina Actionchuk is on the floor with Reese Runco, who scored 4 goals yesterday, to talk to him a little bit before the game gets started.
Thanks, Simon. All right, Reese. Big win for you guys this morning. What has it been like for you getting a little bit back into that competitive kind of box lacrosse style?
Oh, it's been fun. I mean, for me personally, it was just about to have a good time these couple of weeks here. Big group. We had a good group of guys here, so I mean that makes it more enjoyable.
You had a little bit of a physical game this morning. Would you say that's kind of one of your stronger assets?
I like to kind of get into it. Yeah, I kind of forgot that. It's been many, many years. So yeah, I think everyone here is willing to kind of do the same, and we're going to do it again today.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Reese Runco with a very unique story on how he got here compared to a lot of the other athletes. And the same can be said about Marcus Knight, who Alina Actionchuk has now.
Marcus, you guys are up 2 more guys than we had yesterday. How's the team feeling having a couple more bodies out there?
Well, I love it because it's less running, so that's really good. More bodies is always good for anything indoor lacrosse. So yeah, we're happy to have, and we still got the win with 2 less. So I think I'm happy about it. So yeah.
You played lacrosse with the University of Montana. What has it kind of been like for you, or what's your opinion on bringing box lacrosse over here?
I think it's dope because just the state, it's growing in the state a lot, and just having opportunities like this, I always learn that box is how you develop your skills better. So just having this opportunity is just more exposure, and it's going to help the game grow in places like this. I mean, there's a lot of people from all over the place. So that's a big sign. They're coming to Montana, play lacrosse. That's kind of a cool thing. So yeah.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Marcus Knight with 3 years of collegiate football experience, as well as 1 in collegiate lacrosse, 4 years of collegiate sports experience in total, bringing all that physicality for the Crusaders in this upcoming game against the Timber Tigers and what should be an awesome one coming up here on the 5 p.m. slot. Make sure to stick around as the game will be starting in just a few minutes. Yep. All right, hello and welcome back. Game 3 of the Montana Lacrosse League. Timber Tigers, Crusaders getting ready to go. Simon Chaskovsky here with you. I'll be on the call for this one. You got Nasso on one side for the Timber Tigers taking the face-off. That's Jake Mora, and Nasso's going to get the win. Taking it into the corner now. Crusaders setting up their offense. That's Forgrave with it. Cross to Foster. Foster running down the left side, centering this one for Curran, but he'll miss him. Trying to recover it. He'll be able to. Down to the corner. Foster. Shot bounces high, back behind the goal of Bremner. Back behind the goal once again. They continue to work it around. Curran on it now. Cross to Foster, he'll miss. Into the far left corner. Running behind the goal with it now. Cross. Runco with it. Okay. Forgrave out high, long shot. Behind the goal now, trying to find Naslund. He won't manage to hit him on the stick. Running back down the way for the Timber Tigers. Hess has it. Nice shot, won't quite beat the goaltender. Curran with it. To the other side. Chance for Knight. Didn't quite nail it. Back across center, that'll be an over and back call. As Watson takes it for the Crusaders. Looks like we might be getting some sort of penalty here. Taking it at center, that's going to be Curran. 12:50 left in the first quarter now. Curran rushing up with it. Walks in nice and slow, but won't quite beat Bremner. Back to the corner. Knight with it now. Sends it right back. Taking his time. Crossed, trying to hit Lane there. Nasso with it. He takes a hit into the boards. This one's stolen. Morris nearly intercepting it as it bounces along the boards here. Knocked off Runco's stick. Lane chasing him. Runco now down the left side. No one to beat. Turns back with it. He's going to take a few whacks, nearly getting hit over center. Looking for a teammate. Rushes down the right side, sending it right back out where Morris is going to take it. Morris puts his shoulder down. Trying to hit Harding. Bounces a little far. That pass by Peterson won't quite find Harding either. Knight now down the left side. Knight, long shot. Didn't beat Bremner. Sent in front. Coulter tried to pass it instead. A little bit of frustration from his teammate. Foster with it now. Foster walks through the middle and buries it. And the Crusaders grab the first goal. Ben Foster grabbing his first goal of the tournament. Played 4 seasons at the Maryville University Saints. So we get ready for another face-off. Nasso's going to end up losing this one. Picks it up on the steal anyway and puts it off the shoulder. Back into the corner. Picked up. Trying to run back with it. Brockmeyer tried to go behind the back. Berg with it. Berg, diving shot, and they'll tie it. Timber Tigers tie things right back up. 1-1. That's Ferris Berg. Forgrave out with it on the right side here. Point leader in the tournament as of right now. Curran fighting for it along the corner. Knocked off his stick. He'll try and get it right back, but bounces over center. Runco recovering it in the offensive zone. Runco rushing down center. Knocked off his stick. Crusaders recover it. Forgrave pushing down the right side. Takes a few whacks. Sees he has a lane, and the Crusaders take their lead right back. As that's Ethan Forgrave's 9th goal of the tournament so far. Forgrave along the right side with it. He's going to walk it down the right side here. Shoots it in on goal. Won't beat him. Turner now down the right side. Decides to stop. Hits someone on the opposite corner who wasn't quite able to beat the goaltender. Reed Watson staying strong so far. Ben Foster around the left side. Walks right in. Fakes the shot. Gets it knocked off his stick. Back up high for Forgrave. Forgrave fakes left, goes right. Doesn't quite beat him though. Timber Tigers trying to set up something. He's going to take a whack from Brockmeyer. Knocked off his stick. And it looks like we're going to get a penalty shot. Holding is going to end up being the call on Brockmeyer. Peterson is going to take this one at center. buries it and ties things right back up for the Timber Tigers. So that makes 2 goals on the tournament for him so far. Brockmeyer throwing this one up for Foster. Forgrave gets it back from Foster. Ends up putting it into the netting, and it looks like the Timber Tigers are going to get it. Eric Turner hits a teammate down the left side. He'll take a few whacks, sends it over to Malesio. This one's shot in on goal. Good save there by Reed Watson. And now Foster is going to return it. This one bounces high and into the corner. Forgrave with it now. Turns back across into the corner. Foster behind the back pass. Hits Forgrave, but he'll put it just over the crossbar. Back over to Lane. Knocked off his stick into the dirt. Timber Tigers trying to break out now. Given to Eric Turner. Turner down to the corner. Hess with it. Long shot from Hess. Bounces off of Watson and into the corner. Forgrave picked up. Nice shot by Hess as they grab their first lead of the game. Or not quite. This one's going to get waved off as we're going to stay at a tied game. Interesting play there. Curran takes the shot. He'll end up getting blocked and sent back out. Ganton charging in, beats the first defender. Not able to beat the second as the ball gets knocked off his stick and into the corner. Berg on him. Pushing his way in, knocked off his stick once again and recovered. And it looks like we've got a hand in the air and most likely another penalty shot. And it looks like Ethan Forgrave is going to take this one at center. Going in on Ryder Bremner. He's got time and he knows it. Puts it off the shoulder and into the corner. Marcus Knight charging up for it. Won't quite find it. Curran down to Knight. Knocked off his stick. Back behind the goal now. Knight's going to slow it down. Takes a hit and runs with it. Back down low. Hits him. Diving shot and Curran. They'll call it a goal, and he'll grab the lead for the Crusaders. Peter Curran's 5th goal of the game. Not game, tournament so far. Nasso, Morris. This one's won by Nasso. Brockmeyer running down the floor with it. Nice shot, bounces a little bit high. Lane picking it up. Back over to Nasso. Nasso down the left side. He's got some speed on him. Back out to Lane. Brockmeyer with it. Back down low. Knocked off his stick. Going the other way now. Runco put a little bit over his head. Runco slowing things down. Long shot, won't beat Watson. Back in the corner, Nasso picking it up. Foster with it. Back across, long shot. Wasn't quite able to beat him. Walking across the middle now is Coulter. Down low with it. Ooh, goes off a stick and off the pad. That could have been bad. Foster walking down the left side with it. To the other side. Forgrave not quite able to bury it. Bounced out right in front. Foster picked up by Forgrave. Thrown over for Curran. Back to Foregrave. To the opposite side. Nasso with it. Nice shot by Foster. Hit into the corner. This one's going to be a long pass, but Morris wasn't quite able to find it. Picked up by Foregrave, knocked off his stick by Morris. Rushing up with it. Hess, not quite able to bury it. Picked back up by Foregrave. Walks off a screen from Foster. Foster, Curran, as that one's rejected by Bremner. 1:48 left here in the first quarter. 3-2 is the score. Crusaders leading. That's going to be a nice goal coming off of the stick. I believe that's Miles Hess again, his second of the game. Score. So Nasso hit into the boards. Lane now. Sees a lane, rushes in, takes the shot. Wasn't quite able to bury it. They'll call a crease on him. And now the Timber Tigers are going the other way. Morris slowing things down. Long shot goes off the post. Ganton. It's going to be Watson picking it up. Ganton rushing down the left side now. Nasso trying to find a lane. Hits him on the other side. Rushing through center here. Ganton with it once again here. Walks off a hit. Runs down center street. Not quite able to beat Bremner with that one. Turner whips it on goal from all the way in his defensive zone. Misses, and that'll do it for the first quarter here. 3-3 is the score after 15 minutes. Make sure to follow along with the Montana Lacrosse League on 12ouncesports.com. There you can click on the MLL tab and find up to the minute scores, stats, and standings, and more with all just at the click of a button on 12ouncesports.com. Make sure to stick around. We'll be back in just a few minutes here.
America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
All right, welcome back. Second quarter action about to get back underway here. 3-3 your score after just 15 minutes. 45 left to go. Plenty of time for one of these teams to jump ahead. So we get ready to go here. Nasso, Morris, both getting ready for the face-off. It'll be won by Nasso. So we see Foster walk this one over center. Cross to Foregrave, setting it up for Foster, who hits the padding as This one's going to go back over center for Curran to return it. Curran hits Foregrave. Walks off the screen from Foster. Puts it over to the net. And on the other side here, Runco. That one's going to be recovered by Watson. Foster down low. Tries to hit Foregrave on the other side, but misses. Rushing down the lane here, Peterson. Peterson won't beat Watson. Has it along the left side now. Pushing in. Walks off a few hits. Able to hold on to it. Ganton hits Foregrave. Cross to Foster. Ganton again. Just not quite able to get by Bremner. Berg walking it up. Down the left side now. Centering it. Long shot. Good save by Watson. So far in the first minute here, a lot of hard saves for both of these goalies. Foregrave walks it over center. Tries to walk off a screen from Knight, but it'll get knocked off his stick. And off the crossbar. There's a near miss there from Philip Malesio. Knight to Foregrave. Watson has it. They're going to call over and back. Turner taking it. Hits a teammate down low. Diving shot off the post. Foregrave. Behind the back shot there from Foster won't go. Bremner leaves his crease to go grab it. Hess nearly losing it, but he'll hold on to it. Sending it across. Coulter, long shot, blocked in front. Turner going to the corner to grab it. Turner walks off a screen. He hasn't taken quite as many shots this game compared to the first two quarters. The last one, chance for Runco running in, and we'll see him break the tie here early. 4-3 your score now. Timber Tigers leading. Timber Tigers win the face-off, trying to head down the left side. He'll get knocked off his stick. Foregrave hits Ganton on the other side and tie things right back up, back where they just were. Timber Tigers certainly didn't have their lead for too long there. And we're right back where we get ready for another face-off. Morris Nassau. Nassau pinning this one down and picking it up. Cross to Naslund. Naslund hitting Marcus Knight. Knight's going to run off the screen from Naslund down the right side. Has a lane, but he'll end up bouncing it right off the pad. Peterson. Picked up by Peterson once again, across to Turner. Turner, down to the corner. Malicio. Knight with it now. Turner picking it up. Nice shot in front off the shoulder. Curran clears it. Off the crossbar and back out. As they start their offense once again here. Curran with it. In the corner. Takes a hit from Berg. And he'll get knocked down. As it looks like the ball's going to change hands here. Looks like we're going to get a full penalty shot. I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case at first, but Ethan Foregrave's getting ready for it at center. and he's going to run in for it. Walking in, and he'll go low and beat him. Bremner vocally not too happy about that one. So the Crusaders grab the lead once again here. Crusaders starting with the ball here on the right side with it. Foregrave. Foregrave, cross the side. Ganton over to Foster. Foster walking in from the corner, has a shot, he'll take it off the shoulder. Lane picking it up in the corner. Lane out to Foster once again. Foregrave, another shot. Won't quite roll in, as it's just going to end up right under Bremner. In the corner now. Lane's going to recover it. Knocked off his stick. Hess has it now. Breaking in and beating him. Tying things right back up at 5-5. On the left side, Marcus Knight. Continuing to walk around with it. Waits for a defender to meet him. Nasso taking it now. Over to Foregrave. Foregrave. Naslund with it now. Naslund. That shot's going to be an easy save for Bremner, who's just going to walk this one out. Alicio with it. Running through the middle here. But that shot's going to be turned wide. Picked up. Nasso on the rush. Has time. Puts it off the post. And Berg goes to grab it from the corner. Knocked off the goalie's stick. Hess there to grab it. Facing some pressure from Nasso. Walking up. Hess. Long shot. Beats him. The Timber Tigers take back their lead. 6 minutes left here in the second quarter and the first half. 6-5 your score after that last goal by Miles Hess. And there's going to be an infraction on the face-off. Nasso will start with it. Curran. Down to Foster. Back behind the goal now. Ganton. Across the way. They're going to end up turning this one over on the whistle, and Berg's going to start with the back behind the goal. Gives it to Peterson. He'll walk it up. Fakes right, goes left. Cross to the other side. Asks for it, won't get it. Turner waits for a screen. Rushes down the right side with it. Cross over to Milicio. Another good save there. And now the Crusaders head the other way. Ganton with it. Brockmeyer. Cross to the other side. Foster with a nice chance, but it'll be blocked in front and an easy cover. Turner's going to walk this one up slowly. In front for Harding, who wasn't quite able to hold on to it. Turner with it now. Takes it to the corner. Long shot just over the right corner. And it's going to be Crusaders' ball in the zone of the Timber Tigers. Knight to Foregrave. Foregrave back to the opposite corner. Walking in is Nasso. Looking for his first goal of the tournament. Didn't find it there. Turner to Hess. Takes a whack from Knight. Hess sees a shot. Fakes it. He's got Knight on his hip. Hess rushing in. Knight takes a hit. Timber Tigers trying to set up their offense again. Cross to Morris. Morris walking over center. Takes the shot. Goes off of Foregrave. Foregrave beats the goalie to it and beats him to the net as well. As that ties things right back up at 6-6. Foregrave with 10 goals now on the tournament. Morris. Rushing down the right side is Peterson. Turner's shot is turned high. Foster. Over to Curran. Hitting Foregrave once again. Behind the back shot, getting fancy. Tries to grab his own rebound. He'll find it to the other side, and that'll be one of the highlight goals of this game. Foster grabs the next rebound, and nothing was stopping them from finding the back of the net. .230 left here in the half. 7-6 is your score. Crusaders leading once again. Brockmeyer carrying it over. Over to Knight. Walking in with it. Goes low. Trying to pick this one up, but it's rolling in the dirt. Picked up by Knight here, down to the corner. Rushing forward with it is Foster, who grabs his third of the game on a diving shot. And a lot of people in the building were thinking that the Crusaders were going to miss him yesterday. And so far, he's certainly made his impact known in just one game. Nasso winning the faceoff. Lane with it. Curran with it. Long shot, beats him that time. 9-6 now. Less than a minute left in the half now. And the Crusaders have certainly done a good job to make sure they'll be going into the second half with plenty of momentum. Won once again by Nasso, and something the Crusaders struggled with in the first game was winning those faceoffs, and a big reason was probably because they were missing that guy taking it for him so far today. So far, his percentage has been fairly impressive. Picking this one up is Turner. He knows he only has one man to beat. Knocked off his stick. Picks it back up. Running by Foster. Passes it back out. Long shot goes right off the pad. Brockmeyer. Pass is picked off. Runco. That one's going to get turned wide once again. And that'll do it for the half. 9-6 your score. after 30 minutes still left to go here. We'll be right back with you when things get back underway.
America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track with Odds Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is in polymer stabilization. 33 Dust Pods or visit dustpods.com today. Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily apply mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily apply mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track. Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets. America, get back on track with its performance stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. By mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future. And polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
All right, hello and welcome back. Second half about to get underway here. 9-6 your score. Crusaders leading after a dominant end there to the second quarter. And now is time for the Timber Tigers to just try and come back here. They have looked good the entire 28 minutes of the first half early. It was those final 2 or 3 minutes that they let in a few ugly ones, and here they are getting ready to go. And they need to start this one quick. As if there's anything this Crusaders team is good at doing, it's scoring goals and scoring goals fast. As we get ready to go, Morris, Nasso. Let's get underway. Nassau winning this one. Rushing in alone. Nice shot off the pads and into the left corner. Peterson now. Peterson slowing things down. He's going to get trailed by Foster. Cross. Over to Turner. Turner. Alessio. Spins in.
Here you go, Malicio.
Alessio. Nice shot off the pads. Foster now on the left side. Cross to Foregrave. Foregrave trying to find a lane. Knocked off his stick. Naslund with it now. Cross to Curran. Long shot. Over to the left post. And that one's going to just get picked up by the goaltender. He's going to walk this one up nice and slow.
Get him, Eric.
Hess with it.
Don't chase the overhead.
Peterson. Back to Hess. To the other side. Has a lane. Diving shot by Berg won't go. Centering this one. It's blocked by Foregrave as he runs down the floor. Has a lane. Rushing in and beats him. Foregrave adds to his goal total.
That man's a cashmere cat. That was smooth. That's crazy.
It's Foregrave, the only player in this tournament over double digits goals, as he's had one heck of a run. Nassau over to Lane. Over to Knight. Knight walking it in. Rushes up. Ganton with it. Sides against the shot. Back outside. Finds Knight. Knight winds up and fires. Misses this one. Pops it up to Lane nice and high. Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer all alone. Nice shot there. Put it right between the legs. But it'll be a nice save by Bremner. Hess with it now. Hess pushing in. Alessio. Find the back pass. He'll miss Turner. Turner picking it up now.
Get him, Eric.
Down the other way, Foregrave. Foregrave to Nassau. That one stopped. Nassau behind the goal now, trying to hit Curran, but that pass will miss. Brockmeyer will go back to try and grab it. Down low, Peterson trying to create separation, won't get it. Bit of a hit there. Popped up. Peterson trying to pick it up, but it'll be grabbed by Brockmeyer instead. Down the left side here. Centering it. Nassau. Massive hit as Coulter hits him to the dirt. Long shot. Misses the post. Foregrave. Foregrave behind the goal now. Gets him off him. Long shot. Bounces high again. Nice shot. They'll say no goal. The Timber Tigers start to push up. Berg with it. Still down by 4. And they're looking for their first goal of the quarter. Turner with it up high. Down low to Malicio. Malicio loses the defender. Dives in and grabs that one, as he brings them back within 3.
Here we go, Fives.
So we get ready for another one. Nassau wins the face-off and rushes down the right. Hess picks it up off of the loose ball. Miles Hess cutting in. Has a lane. Finds a teammate on the opposite side, but won't quite be able to beat the goaltender. Rushing down the right side now, Ethan Forgrave with it. Across to Knight. Knight, nice move, but excellent save to match it as Bremner stops him. And the Timber Tigers make their way over center. Down the left side now, Forgrave. Foster pushing up. Behind the goal now, centering it. Putting that one low, won't get it. Foster now. Takes the screen from Nasso, whips it in, but it'll be blocked in front by Peterson. Nasso grabbing the rebound again to the other side for Forgrave. Hess playing some physical defense, putting him in the dirt. Picking it up is Peterson. Peterson finds Runco. Runco down the right side with it. Over to Turner, down low, back to Turner. Nice shot, wasn't quite able to get it on goal, Runco. Winds up and fires, putting it low. Turner tries going for it, but he wouldn't get there in time. Long pass for Knight, stays up. As Knight goes off, grabbing his leg. Bremner walks this one out. Malicio. Malicio. Continuing to try and push in. Cross to Turner. Turner whips it on goal, but that one goes wide. Picked up. Cullen going the other way now. Curran over to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer, diving shot. And they'll say it's good. Took a moment to figure out if he was in the crease. But with that, they're up to 11. 7 minutes left here in the third quarter, and it continues to be all Crusaders who are putting up one heck of a show here against the Timber Tigers, who have looked very impressive in all of their games leading up to this. But so far today, they see themselves trailing by 4. Ganton pushing in. Cross trying to find a shot in front, and Foster grabs himself another. And that's a 5-goal lead now for the Crusaders, who are continuing to stat pad. That'll be another win there for Nasso. Forgrave passing it to the corner. This one's stolen off his stick. Runco pushing in. Barely stays out as it's grabbed by Forgrave in the defensive zone. He'll take a few whacks. Ganton with it. Cross to Forgrave. Turner now. Turner's going to get pinned, but not for too long. Sends it behind the back pass, finds Hess. Hess finds Morris and buries it. As a beautiful team play there for the Timber Tigers. Brings them back within 4. Five minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Still plenty of time. Won by Nasso. Ganton with it. Back to Nasso. Gives it to Lane. Lane takes the shot, bounces it pretty high. Berg with it. Up to Peterson. Peterson has Turner. Doesn't hit him. Tries to hit him the second time, but that one goes wide. Brockmeyer rushing down the right side. He's got surprising speed. Pushing in. Ganton. Didn't quite hit the net. As he tries to hit Turner in the offensive zone, but Forgrave picks it off. Back across. Stopped in front there is Peterson. Picks it up in the defensive zone. And is going to hit Harding. Harding on the rush. Putting it low. Curran with it now. Pass. Hits him in the stick. And now on the other side, Crusaders continuing to push. Ganton has a screen, goes the other way. Hits him low. Runco trying to pick it up. It'll be picked up by the goaltender instead. So now Bremner starts to break out. Gives it to Runco. Runco takes it back behind the goal. He takes a few hard whacks. Cuts down the middle. And that's a nice save there. Very strong third quarter so far for Reed Watson. This one over to Curran. Curran to Forgrave. This one's on the ground, runs back behind the goal. And they'll end up saying he had a foot in the crease and give it right back. Berg to Turner. Cross to Turner once again. Not quite able to get past the pad. Now down the other side. Pushing in. Nasso knocks him down. Turner behind the back shot. As a highlight reel topper right there. As that's his fifth, I believe. One heck of a game there for Ben Foster. I said Turner. Oh, I said the wrong name. That's on me. Ben Foster. Nasso, diving shot. He'll grab his first as well. As the Crusaders continue to add. Nasso. That's a big hit on Hess. Things get physical here. Turner. Turner has Knight on it. Brockmeyer and Knight. Turner. He's going to end up getting it knocked off his stick. He'll send it over to Knight. Cross off the pad. Curran with it now. Over to Turner. Once again to Ganton. Down the left side here. Peterson has it. Has Berg on the rush. Nice backhand shot, didn't go. Forgrave takes the shot, goes off the pad. Potentially a second try here for Forgrave, but it'll be turned back over. He'll finally pick it up on the left side. Tried a bit too fancy of a pass. Turner walks in, and it goes off the post. They'll call it a goal. That was an interesting one. I think it bounced right back out. Must have hit an odd spot in the net. Turner grabs his first of the game and fifth of the tournament. Back within 5 here. Just a few seconds left in the third quarter. Nasso gets knocked down. Just 10 seconds on the clock. Turner pushing them around. He'll get the pickup, or he'll try to at least. Finally getting it, knocked along the boards. Lane pushing up with it, but that'll do it. Third quarter has gone, and 14-9 is your score. Crusaders up by 5 here in what was a very impressive third quarter for them. And follow along with the Montana Lacrosse League on 12ouncesports.com. There you can click on the MLL tab and find up to the minute scores, stats, and standings, and more, all at the touch of a button on 12ouncesports.com. Make sure to stick around, as we'll be back in just a few minutes here.
America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today. America, get back on track with Dust Pods Performance Stabilizer. When applied to roadways, it kills dust and strengthens the integrity of the road. Easily applied by mixing with water. Dust Pods is the future in polymer stabilization. Call 1-833-DUST-PODS or visit dustpods.com today.
All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter of play about to get underway here. 14-9. Crusaders leading by 5. As they have put quite a clinic here. 18 goals in their first game, 14 in their second, with still 15 minutes to go. Nassau wins the face-off. Cross over to Foregrave. Foregrave over to Knight. Runco, nice shot, but that one goes off the pad and into the corner. Ganton recovers. Ganton to the corner, Knight has it. Coulter. That shot goes low as there'll be a cover. Watson hands this over to Foregrave, who hits Knight at center. Knight pushes up. That's a shot in on goal. Covered right up. Turner with it now. Chance up in front. Pushing the other way is Foster. Off the pad and into the corner. Foregrave tried to recover, but it'll bounce right back to Bremner. He'll try a long pass, won't hit Turner. Back into the corner here. Pushing in with it. And that'll go off a helmet and into the netting. Turner recovering this one. Walking it up. Naslund puts it low. He'll get knocked down. Goalie goes down with him, and yeah, that's going to cause a few whistles. This Bremner and Naslund quickly just both check on each other. Nobody too angry about that one, but we'll get a penalty shot nonetheless. Runco is going to take it at center for the Timber Tigers. Walking it up. And he'll beat him 5-hole. The Timber Tigers get their 10th. Brockmeyer with it at center. Lane. Chasing it here is Morris. Morris over to Turner, who's not quite able to find the corner. Naslund picking it up. Hits Brockmeyer. Puts it low, and a sprawling save there. Stops that one. Turner picking it up in the offensive zone now. Walks off the screen. Doesn't hit Berg. Sending it to the other side. Malicio. Another chance for him. Jumps over the goalie and buries it, as that was an impressive one.
That's the biggest slap in the face. Did it on purpose.
The goal will be good, but it looks like we've got a penalty on the play, assumingly to Malicio, who jumped over the goalie and hit him while scoring there. As we'll see Foster take the penalty shot. Foster walking up, goes a little too high on that one. Bounced all the way back and into the bench of the Timber Tigers. Runco starting with it here. Walking over center. Watson sends a pass up as Nasso carries it over center. Whips it on goal and grabs his second. It's a nice shot from him. Increases their lead up to 5. Just 10 minutes left here. (15-11). Turner, long shot. Goes off the pad. Forgrave with it now. This one's over to Brockmeyer. Nice shot. It goes right off the pad. Picked back up by Ganton. Little lacrosse goal there. Or that's what you call it in hockey. But I guess a Michigan goal might be better. Behind the net goal. Ganton's going to walk over center with it. Rushing down the left side, Peterson. Centering this one. Malicio gets it knocked off his stick, but it'll be recovered by Peterson once again. Sending a pass in. That rush ends up going wide. Turner with it back up high. Another chance there for Runco. Doesn't quite find the back of the net. Rushing down. That's Forgrave behind the goal. Rushing up is Curran, but that'll be a good save from Bremner. Malicio. Not quite able to hold on to that one as Curran puts it on goal. Knocked off Turner's stick. As we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a penalty shot here. Taking this one. It's going to be Reese Runco. That one goes off the shoulder, bounces out. Lane with it. Over to Knight. Out to Foregrave. Rushing over center now. Long shot there from Peterson. And they're back within 4. 6 minutes left. Enough time. They just have to get a few quick ones here. As the Timber Tigers have been slowly inching back. They'll give this one over to the Timber Tigers. Berg with it. It'll be passed across. Goes off the shoulder and into the netting. Naslund with it. Naslund up to Nasso. Nasso, Curran. Finds Foster, but that one goes off the shoulder and behind the goal. Berg to Malicio. Back behind the goal. Centering it for Berg, who wasn't quite able to grab it. Foster's going to pick this one up. Has Nasso with him. Foster pushes in, but that one wasn't quite able to beat Bremner. Second chance from Nasso. Hits Foster on the other side, and that'll be another one for the Crusaders. Every time the Timber Tigers start to break their way back in, it doesn't take too long for the Crusaders to respond. Nasso wins the face-off here. Rockmeyer shovels it into his own zone, picked up by Watson. Watson finds Lane. Lane with Turner on his hip. Across to Brockmeyer. Winds up and fires, and that'll beat Brumner. As that'll be number 17 for a lightning hot Crusaders team. .330 here left in the quarter. Foregrave walking it up. Pushing in. Ganton. Cross to Knight, but that one wasn't quite found. They'll push up with it now. One's gonna get turned over. Foregrave picking it right back up. Down the right side with it. One man to beat. Hands it off. Nice chance by Foster. Chance in front. Ganton pushing up. Ends up down in the crease where Harding grabs it. Coulter chasing it. Picking this one back up. Runs through a few hits. Puts it low. And it looks like we might be getting ourselves another penalty shot. Two minutes, 20 seconds left here. Turner's going to take the penalty shot here. Pushing in. as that'll be a nice save there. Little stick save. Foregrave. Chance in front for Ganton as the second try will go. That makes 19 for the Crusaders, beating their game 1 total of 18. Minute 30 left here. As time's winding down in this one.
Wow, that's impressive.
Foregrave buying the goal with it. Picked up. And Hess has it. Hess pushing in, putting it low. That'll be a nice save. And Watson's been very impressive so far here in the third and fourth quarters, especially. Not letting in too many goals. Foregrave buying the goal. He's going to get pinned. Both teams fighting for it. The goalie's even joining in. Bremner tries to make sure that his team ends up with it at the end of the day. They're going to whistle this one down. And they'll hand it off to the Timber Tigers. Over to Hess. Hess to Peterson. Winds up and fires off the shoulder. Peterson gets his own rebound, but that one misses the net. Foster now heading the other way. Up to Ganton. Ganton tries to hit Foster. He wasn't ready for it. Gets hit into the boards. In front for Ganton. Won't quite beat him. And in that last chance, in on Bremner, he looked strong. And that'll do it. 19-12, your final score. Crusaders continue to look really strong here in week 1. As both teams, the Crusaders celebrate their second win. Timber Tigers move to a record of 1-1 to finish off day 2. And that'll do it for us here at the Sports Barn for at least this one, as we've got one more game coming up after this one. Make sure to tune in for that at 8 p.m. I've been Simon Chaskovsky. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good afternoon.